MIT's graduate enrollment dropped by 20% this year, highlighting a troubling trend in higher education. For decades, MIT has symbolized innovation, attracting brilliant minds worldwide. Yet, these numbers signal a potential crisis that could stifle technological advancement beyond MIT's walls. This decline stems from rising tuition costs, a competitive job market, and shifting student priorities. The pandemic has intensified these issues, making graduate education less appealing. Once seen as crucial for career success, it now seems daunting. Fewer graduate students mean a reduced talent pool for vital research projects. This shrinkage threatens the pace of breakthroughs in technology and science. As industries depend on this talent, the implications are dire. Several factors contribute to this decline. Economic pressures and high student debt deter prospective students, leading many to question whether a graduate degree is worth the investment. The job market's allure, with immediate opportunities in tech, can overshadow academic pursuits. Companies like Google and Amazon actively recruit from undergraduate pools, diminishing the appeal of advanced degrees. Additionally, concerns about the relevance of specific fields arise amid rapid technological change. Students question whether their areas of study will maintain value in the future. As automation and AI rise, fears about job obsolescence loom large. This uncertainty drives students to prioritize immediate job stability over investing in advanced education. Student expectations are evolving, with many now believing that practical work experience outweighs academic qualifications. A recent survey revealed that 67% of prospective students prioritize internships and hands-on learning. This shift places pressure on universities to adapt curricula, moving beyond traditional theoretical knowledge. MIT, renowned for its technological innovation, faces these challenges head-on. Meanwhile, competitors like Stanford and UC Berkeley are revamping graduate programs, offering more flexible options and appealing to working professionals, which could divert interest from MIT. To address enrollment declines, MIT is exploring new strategies like financial aid reform and partnerships with industry leaders. Initiatives to provide more scholarships aim to ease the financial burden on students, while collaborations with tech firms are designed to create internship pathways. The decline in graduate enrollment carries significant implications. Fewer graduate students could hinder research output, as they are critical to advancing innovation. Institutions that fail to attract and retain talent risk falling behind in prestige and technological contributions. Moreover, the reduction in graduate students threatens the pipeline of new ideas and innovations. Academic programs often incubate groundbreaking research. Many AI advancements originated from doctoral studies. A decline in enrollment could stifle this pipeline, affecting industries that rely on cutting-edge technologies. As we look back, the historical context of graduate enrollment at MIT reveals a deeper narrative. In the early 2000s, enrollment figures were on the rise, reflecting a post-dot-com boom where tech enthusiasts flocked to academia. Graduate programs thrived in an era where the promise of innovation was palpable. Yet, by 2010, with the economic downturn in full swing, institutions began to witness early signs of the enrollment challenges we see today. The internal atmosphere at MIT during these transitions has been tumultuous. Faculty members recall discussions filled with both excitement and concern. "We're witnessing a paradigm shift in education," one professor noted in a 2015 faculty meeting, reflecting on dwindling applications. Students are questioning the return on investment of a degree, especially when lucrative tech jobs are readily available post-bachelor's. MIT has always been a crucible for radical ideas, where the future of technology is debated in the hallways and labs. Yet, with fewer graduate students, the vibrancy that once characterized these spaces is at risk. The bustling scenes of graduate students collaborating late into the night over complex algorithms or robotics projects are becoming less frequent. Instead, quiet hallways echo the absence of those who once filled them with ambition and creativity. In 2018, notable advancements in fields such as natural language processing emerged from research conducted by dedicated graduate students. Picture a small, dimly lit lab filled with the soft hum of computers as teams gather around their screens, excited by the prospect of creating algorithms that could understand human language better. With fewer students entering this field, the pace of innovation may slow significantly, impacting technological advancements across sectors. Imagine a world where the next groundbreaking feature in AI chatbots fails to materialize simply due to a lack of hands-on expertise. Furthermore, the collaboration between academia and industry is crucial for the realization of groundbreaking projects. When companies like IBM and Microsoft invest in research partnerships with institutions like MIT, they are banking on the intellectual prowess of graduate students to drive innovation forward. Without a robust pipeline of talent, these partnerships may weaken, inhibiting the flow of novel ideas. The energy in those collaborative meetings, where ideas spark and evolve, is at risk of becoming a distant memory. As we analyze the changing landscape of education, the role of technology itself cannot be overlooked. Online learning platforms have burgeoned, offering flexibility and affordability. The advent of platforms like Coursera and edX has democratized access to quality education, allowing individuals to learn from top institutions without the burden of debt. Yet, while this presents new opportunities, it also raises questions about the future of traditional graduate programs. Will the allure of a physical campus and face-to-face interactions still hold weight for the next generation of students? The tension between traditional education and online platforms is palpable, as the next wave of learners balances the benefits of both. The urgency of addressing this crisis is clear. Institutions must monitor emerging trends, including online learning platforms, which present both challenges and opportunities. Those that adapt could reach a broader audience, catering to non-traditional students. For example, MIT has begun offering hybrid programs that combine online coursework with in-person lab experiences. This approach not only attracts working professionals seeking further education, but also aligns with the changing expectations of today's students. The buzzword of flexibility has never been more relevant as students juggle work, family, and studies. As the landscape of higher education changes, institutions like MIT must redefine their missions to align with evolving student expectations. The goal should be to foster an inclusive environment where diverse voices are heard and innovation flourishes. Without adaptation, the foundations of technological innovation may weaken, impacting future generations. The decline in graduate student enrollment at MIT poses a broader threat to innovation across industries. Graduate students are vital as they develop technologies and conduct transformative research. A reduction in their numbers may lead to stagnation, particularly in fields like AI, where fewer researchers might result in fewer breakthroughs. This skills gap could delay product launches and diminish competitiveness, ultimately slowing technological advancement. This trend prompts reflection on the ethical dimensions of education at elite institutions. The prestige of places like MIT carries a responsibility to nurture diverse perspectives. When access to graduate programs narrows, we risk limiting the range of ideas and solutions to global challenges. Addressing the financial burden of graduate education is essential to foster inclusivity. Looking ahead, the next 5 years will be critical. Will universities integrate interdisciplinary programs or embrace alternative education models? Can traditional institutions reinvent themselves to attract new thinkers? The answers will shape academic research's future and the trajectory of innovation, with the urgency for fresh minds and diverse ideas becoming increasingly paramount.